Happy week 5. It feels odd to say after watching that dreadful game last night, but is Tom Brady right? Is the quality of football just trash this year?
Honestly, I was shocked that he even said that. But it's not like he's wrong. I mean, there's just a lot of bad stuff going on right now. It's hard to really kind of focus on one thing because I feel like it's all over the place. Um, but I will tell you from this past week's Thursday night football, I don't know where to begin because it sucks for the Colts when you don't have your star talent playing. I mean, you could seriously see their offensive line is shot. A ton of penalties. Couldn't protect Matt Ryan. I felt bad for him. Um, and it's hard to run the ball, but I will give Jackson and Philip Lindsay a little credit. They did pretty good, halfway decent, considering, right?
Effort. I mean, they how the Colts have 2 wins is beyond me. I mean, the way that offensive line was being undressed, the way that the quarterback just doesn't appear to have any mobility, not willing to fight through any sacks.
Yeah.
It's an unbelievable. I mean, Alec Pierce, Pittman, the running backs brought effort. The defense showed up. To me, this is as a youth sports coach, this is a coaching catastrophe. This guy out in Denver. I mean, unfortunately, I've never seen a head coach interview. Don't know what they get asked, but how he was hired. They bring in Russ. Everything is just nothing makes sense. There's clearly no alphas. No one is taking control. To me, this is once again the Colts. I guess Frank Reich's a good coach because he pulled one out here, but I just shame on me and everyone else who took the Broncos laying points because Russ looks like a guy who just collected his check and now he's good. The Subway commercial should have told us something.
Yeah.
No one likes Subway. He's collecting money. No one
Uh-huh.
talks about how good Subway is unless you're in on the take. So yeah, I'm a little worried that Russ is maybe a early retirement tour here.
Uh, Honestly, I it's just a lot of money, and I don't think there's a lot of return. But look at I think a lot of people agreed and felt this way even before the season started. And I'm not taking anything away from Russell Wilson because he's certainly accomplished and he's talented. But I just feel like I don't know. There's something there that there's a missing piece there. I don't know if he has that it factor. And I hate saying that because he's a Super Bowl champion. I don't know if he'll be in the Hall of Fame, but I just feel like there's certain guys that command like a team and can no matter what game, whoever they're facing, he gets the job done. Those are people like Peyton Manning, and it's hard to put him in the same category, but think about it. If Peyton Manning came in like he did, right? He was signed. He
Yeah.
came in and he brought them to the Super Bowl twice. I mean, he is who he is. I don't know if Russell Wilson's got that. And you keep blaming like Hackett or the new, the new plays and this, and everyone's trying to gel. But at the end of the day, isn't Russell Wilson supposed to get the job done regardless?
You can even say Stafford. I don't know if you remember the movie Draft Day, but the at the end of
Oh
the
yeah,
day, the
yeah.
reason that they don't end up going with Bo Callahan is because no one went to his birthday party. Winning is how you build culture, and Russ built winning immediately. Let's take this even back to college. His
Yeah.
college coach said, "Hey Russ, we got Mike Glennon coming to town. Why
Right.
don't you transfer to Wisconsin?" So
Ooh.
who knows? Maybe Russ was struggling to get the attendance up from his teammates at his birthday party because Pete Carroll, a rah rah coach, maybe he was carrying the weight in the locker room there. Again, you show
I
up,
don't
you
know.
look at some of the body language in Denver, and it strikes me as people envious of the contract, people a little upset what's going on. It's clear he doesn't have a great relationship with all of his teammates.
No, and the team is stacked. I mean, what are we living on a different planet? The team looks good, at least on paper. They're all talented. They don't have Patrick, which is fine, but they've got a lot of great weapons still, a ton of weapons, even without Williams. I mean, they can get the job done. It's just, I mean, you don't throw interceptions like that. And look at, I understand you've got possibly a future Hall of Fame, you know, DB or whatever you want to call it, but I mean, Gilmore's for real. I mean, he is, and it is what it is. But I mean, those throws didn't look that good. They just did.
Very late, very late.
Right?
You can't, I mean, look, as a Giants fan, the Giants are able to score some points
Yeah.
with no receivers.
Right.
Cortland Sutton, Jerry Judy, KJ Hamler running around, all these tight ends.
Bellinger.
It's a hot take. The fact, look, Bellinger looks great. Don't get me
Yeah,
started on Daniel.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I think you nailed it. I think this is a rust problem right now, and unfortunately for him, as long as the Seahawks and Geno Smith are playing well, it's only going to get worse.
I know. Well, look at moving right along. I'm sure the rest of the world agrees with us.